YouTube, and then we can share the links that way. And I may redo the light leak technique, the original one, and just put it on YouTube. So, okay. So that is the plan. We're going to talk about the new molds. The first little mold we're going to talk about is GM281. It's just a cute little rectangle mold. So our two little square molds, GM240 and 41, are little 3-inch squares, and they sell really well. And so I thought, why not a little rectangle? And so it's just a cute little rectangle mold. And it is mold number GM281. It is 3.6 long by 2.6 wide and 1.6 tall. It retails for $16. And so this is actually the first time I've used it. This is glass that Yagahaney sent me. Isn't that beautiful? I love that glass. But I'm planning to do a slurry on it. And I think when I do, I'm going to make the slurry a little bit bigger because it will suck in too much. And so I'm going to use the base of the square, of the rectangle, to make the size of glass that goes on it. And then I'll do a slurry and do it all in one firing. But I haven't done it yet, but I will. And I'll post the results. So that is the GM281 small rectangle slump. Let's do the easels next. So, you know, we have the first easels we came out with are what we call the large easel and then what was known as the small easel. These are two molds that we came out with last year.
This is the
so
large.
This is the large one, and that is LF253.
And here's the medium.
I forgot to bring
this. Was the original small one.
And it is not all that small. I mean, it's kind of small. It's smaller than the big one.
Right.
But we've had requests for a smaller one, and so we made one of those. And it is...
This one's 252.
LF271.
Is the new
It's an adorable little size, if I don't say so myself.
It's so cute.
And so here is a project I made to show you how fun it is to make your easels match your glass pieces. This is about a 4.5-inch circle that I've used reactive glass, vanilla cream and reactive glass, and then that's what I also used to make the easel. And so this works nicely to hold things that are 4 inches, 4.5 inches. And so let me show you. I think I'm going to lower this so we can show you on the table. There we go. So this is the new little easel. And so what you do is you use this frit cast mold, and it makes a flat casting, and then you put it on the GM277. It's right over there. You want to grab it?
I have one.
It's what we affectionately call the doghouse. It looks like a doghouse. That's why we say that. And so it looks like this. And so after they come out of the mold, they'll look like this, just a flat casting. And then you will put it on this GM277, and it'll take the shape of this doghouse, and then it'll come out and it'll stand up on its own and will hold whatever. So here, I'll show you. This is the new, we're calling it the extra little, I think. What are we calling it?
Extra small.
Extra small. Extra little is cute too.
LF271.
And this one is kind of in, Mary made this one, and it has a little bit of dichro and looks snowy and beautiful. And so it works really nice to hold these little ornaments. Isn't that pretty? And so to show you, this is what used to be the small easel. And so you can see them side by side, quite a size difference. This is I think this is 4 and something.
4. I thought you said 4 before.
And it doesn't quite fit in this easel, but it will fit nicely in the mini. And so its purpose is pretty obvious, I think. If you want to put things that are smaller than, what is this?
It's on that side. Sorry, grabbed a hard one to read.
4 1/4 is the square of this. And so it fits perfectly on here. I imagine you could put even like a 5-inch one on here if, I'm pretty sure it would hold even bigger than that. But it does not work in the small one. So I don't suppose, anybody have any questions?
Oh, sorry.
And so it can also hold little flowers It is not small enough. Somebody asked me if it was small enough to hold the hearts.
So it's not
And
showing.
no, it's not small. I don't think we could make an easel small enough to hold the hearts, the little hearts. I don't think we could.
Have to be as small as that.
It would be crazy. We'd have to make a new doghouse, that's for sure. Okay, no
Last
questions.
time you did something to get the questions to come up. Oh,
There.
okay.
Now you can see if there are any.
Okay.
Okay, do you need to turn your volume down
Oh,
though?
okay.
Okay, we've got things under control now. Whew! It was touch and go. So that is...
all of the easels slump over the same mold, and you answered
Yes, and
that,
so
yes.
somebody asked if all of the easels slump over the same mold, and they do. The mold is 277 angled slump, and all of these same easels slump over that same mold. And so this is the new small, extra small easel, LF 271, and it retails for $38. And we have tutorials coming out, we will anyway, of using it. And this is just the reactive one that you'll see a sample of, because I did another one with the next mold, which is what we're calling the bowl easel. So here's the mold. It is GM 272 bowl easel. LF 272, sorry. Bowl easel. Let's see, where's the big... Here's the original large easel. You can kind of see the bowl easel has longer legs and a shorter here. And so it can hold bowls without them pitching forward. And I'll show you what I mean by that. This is the one that you'll see. I've had this bowl for a while. This is a real big, thick bowl I made in the Patty Gray. Actually, no, I think this might be bigger than the... Yeah. So I think I made this original glass in the larger Patty Gray dam, which was the 162. And then I slumped it into the 125. And that's all vanilla cream with some glass that reacts to it. Nice, substantial bowl. And it fits nicely. It looks pitched on that at that angle, but it really isn't.
No, it's really steady too.
Yeah.
It's very
And so you can see, if I tried to put that in the large easel, this one here, it tips forward. And so can you see that? I mean, it will stand, but see how far it's tipping forward? And so that is why we have the bowl easel, so that it will accommodate things that are a little bit deeper, a little bit bigger. And so I'll show you some of the things that can go in this bowl easel.
Here, I'll take it.
This was pretty impressive. This is, crash, just trying to wake you up, guys. This is a single sheet of glass that we tested the Typhoon with. And I think that this is, the original glass was probably 13 across. Yeah, probably before it slumped. And then so I can put it in the bowl easel and it leans. It's nice. I could not do that in the large one. And so it's deep and it stands on its own. So it pitches, it's just about even. I'm trying to make everybody nervous. It almost fell down because I was moving it. And then here's another one that's kind of cool. This one is pretty impressive. The GM 192, which is a real deep, flouncy, flouncy's not the right word, organic mold. So, oops. Facebook gets mad if I rotate the camera. So this is this project that you've seen. I've got a tutorial on it. And this is the bowl easel. And so it can hold something even that large. And it's pretty much straight up and down. And so that is the beauty of the bowl easel. Oh, let's go ahead. As long as we're still going, let's go. Go.
That one's cool.
And so
Here,
this
I'll
one
take that one.
is a really deep bowl that I made using the Tornado. And it can fit in the bowl easel as well. In the large easel, it pitches forward too much. You can put it at an angle too, I think, if you wanted to. And this is one that I made using the GM 192 without slumping it down all the way. I put some fiber paper, so it works. And then the high-low.
Can you reach it?
Yeah. Here, let me put it in this one. It can work in the bowl easel as well. And so I think you can see, because somebody asked me in this group, can't the current easels hold a bowl? They can hold some bowls. And so this guy can hold some bowls, things that aren't too deep. I don't have anything.
Aren't too deep?
Yeah.
Did you do this one?
No, I didn't. I can't put that one in there. No. It can hold some bowls. Give me that blue. See that? No, down. Yep. I think that. So this was made in the GM 126 is 10-inch blank. I think maybe this will fit in here. Yeah. Okay. So this will work on some bowls. That's not as deep as the one that I made with a larger disc. And so it will work with some bowls. And that seems pretty secure to me. And so it's not like this won't work with any bowls. But if you have something with some depth to it, something with some size and depth to it, you're going to probably be happier with the bowl easel. You can see them side by side, kind of the difference. One's taller, one's got longer legs. So I hope that that's, is anybody asking any questions?
No, there aren't any questions. But I wondered now, if you have a flatter plate, will it fit in the bowl?
Yes. Okay, so this easel with a flatter plate, I did try it with something real big and heavy, and I think you're going to be happier with this because here's this really cool mold that we make, by the way. It's an appetizer. I don't remember the mold number.
There good.
So it fits in this one, which is the large easel. I'll tell you why I'm not as happy with it in this one. Is that, well, this one's not too bad. I put a large piece of, you remember the koi texture, the big round one? I put it in here, and I felt like it was pitching back a little bit. And so the positive of this being that it does let things lean back, but if it's too heavy, you might be happier with this easel.
For straight stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I hope that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
So that's our explanation on our easels. Now I'll show you a new dam mold that we came out with.
No, we have
Wait, a question.
Which is the best for the cyclone?
Which one's the cyclone, Mary? Is it that one?
Yes.
The bowl easel. Hand me that.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, I was setting that down.
Okay, this is a single layer of glass that I used one of the first times I used the cyclone. And this is it. You can put it at an angle, or you could put it like this. Do I have a bowl?
Yeah, we should have one.
I don't know. It's okay. A round one is what I meant. So this is the bowl easel. With this, you won't like it as much in this one, I don't think. It pitches too far forward. So the bowl easel is the one that would work for a deep dish bowl like this because the back makes it pitch forward a little bit and the legs are shorter. And so with this easel, this piece can rest on the back and have its feet stopping the front. I hope that makes sense. And I do like it like this too. I had it. So you can do it like this too. It's kind of cool. Oops. Maybe just don't move it around too much. So, okay. I hope that answered that question. Mary went in the other room, I think, to look for a round sample in the cyclone. So we can talk. I don't know if somebody's asking any questions because for some reason, in my view, all I see is Mary's watching. Mary's watching. Wonder, maybe if I do this. Hi. Nope. Okay, so anyway, those are the two new easel molds. Now I'm going to show you the new dam mold. Is this the right one?
So this is the tornado,
okay.
not the cyclone, but it's close.
This is the tornado. It's one that we made with a 10-inch diameter piece of glass, and it works nicely in here. I think that might be the same as that square one that we demoed. And so,
It's not big difference from the cyclone. It's the closest I could find.
and so this works definitely better than this one would.
Because it goes.
I mean, this will hold it, but I'm not real keen on that.
No, it looks better with the bowl mold.
So I hope that answered that question.
Yeah, I think so. The closest we could do. There is a tutorial on it, on the cyclone.
Oh, okay. Okay, so now let's go on to the heart dam. GM 282 heart dam, and it is, the mold is 8.5 long by 8 wide and 1 1/4 inches tall. And you can use it in a lot of different ways. So I was going to show you some samples that we did. This is the next tutorial that's going to come out. We've decided to call it the Dolly heart, like the artist Dolly, because it uses red reactive rods that makes it look like funky holes in the glass, but they aren't holes. I just really love the effect of it. I tried it first in one of the little hearts and then thought, why not? And so this is the one that's actually going to be on the tutorial, is these colors. So these are Mariner Blue and Turquoise Blue, which reacts to the clear reactive rods. And so what I did is I made the blanks in the heart mold, in the dam mold, and then slumped them on the GM 20, which is a mold we've had here for a long time. And that I made the dam is because I've had people ask me about this mold a lot. And this makes it so that you can use this GM20 slump without cutting a heart if you want to. This one I made just with frit. I didn't even put thin fire paper in it. I filled it with frit, and then, let me show you this one. That one that's in the GM125. This is the one that I made and slumped. And this was with full bullseye frit, and I didn't put any clear. Oh, there's a towel. I didn't put any clear at all. This is just the colors, and woo, is it dark. So this is red, this is the orange. I think I have some pale yellow, spring green, indigo, true blue, and violet, and it came out way too dark. And so the next ones I tried to put a layer of clear down in the mold first, put some of the color and then more clear on top. I'm just trying to make sure that I have enough frit in there so that I don't get any eruptions due to lack of volume. So on this one, the reason you don't have to put thin fire or a sheet of clear on the bottom is that you are filling it with frit only. And so air, as it melts, as long as you have enough volume in there, the air has a place to get out. And so if you put a sheet of clear glass down in that mold first, you will want to put a piece of thin fire paper underneath. And the reason for that is these molds are so smooth, they're even smoother than a kiln shelf. And so as the glass starts to fall to gravity and heat, it will kind of clamp down on the mold. The thin fire allows the air to slip out from underneath the glass before that sheet glass humps down on the mold. That's not so much of a problem with the frit. And so the tutorial that you're going to get, which shows you how to do this one, it does have you use thin fire paper and a clear piece of glass. And the reason for that is that you'll have to see in the tutorial, but you're going to want to have a piece of glass on there to put the rods on. I couldn't think of any other way to do it. And then the rest of it is frit, but because it has a piece of sheet glass in it, you do need the thin fire between the sheet glass and the mold. So, this one, because I thought that one was too dark, I then put clear frit in the bottom of the mold, and then I put some, in this one I think is too light. And so, you'll see that one too. This one, I use System 96, and I think it's too light. I did the same thing. I put clear frit down first, and then color, and then clear frit on top. I'm not going to do that anymore. I think what I'm going to do is put clear frit, and then color, and no frit on top. Because I'm not crazy about how the clear kind of went in. I don't know. It'll probably be pretty once it's slumped, but I'm chasing a rainbow. I'm chasing a rainbow.
Yeah, it's gonna work.
And so this one, I could slump this on that GM20 to get a real deep, which the cool thing about that is the light play on those real deep molds is really cool. Because there's so much distance between the base of this mold and the rim of the mold. Or I could put it on, this one is what I use the GM125 to slump this one, which I think is kind of cool because you wouldn't even know these were kind of from the same mold when you look at them next to each other. This one's cool. So is this one. This is one that I made using a thin fire in the mold, a piece of clear, a heart cut out of clear, a heart cut out of red, and then I used a heart that I had made using the LF241 with fine frit, gone to a tack fire, so it was real thin little heart. And then I used those Coatings by Sandberg fire sticks to make the design around it. I went to a full fuse and then slumped it. To be honest, I probably could have done this without a dam mold because it's only 2 layers thick. But, yep, the fire sticks. I think you all know. Okay.
Wavy sticks.
Wavy fire sticks as opposed to the non-wavy ones. I've never seen a wave. So it's just kind of fun. It's funny. My sister Christy said, "Oh my gosh, Steph, that's the prettiest project you've ever made," which is really hilarious because I did it almost as we were walking out of the building, didn't I? I was like, meh.
I love that one.
I had that already made, threw these on here. But so the secret on this is to use your heart mold with fine frit and just go to a tack fire to make this thin frit. This thin heart to put on your project.
Okay, there's a question.
Okay.
How would it be with white on the bottom of the heart?
In the rainbow, I think that's what she's talking about. I bet that would be actually smart because the only problem with it is you don't get the light play of the light going through the glass and reflecting a rainbow, which I took a picture earlier. I was in my photo room and I was taking all these pictures trying to get the light that it reflects a rainbow in the bottom. Looks so around the corner as it was sitting here. It looks like a rainbow under here. And so that's the only reason that I think that white would work because it would certainly make your colors be brighter, but it wouldn't be transparent. But maybe that's okay. It'd probably be transparent-ish, And so it's a good idea. Maybe I'll try that. I'm going to try one more. And I don't know if I'm going to use 96 or 90, I don't know. I know 96 more because I've been using it for ever.
Yeah.
And so I know the palette at the back of my hand. I do not know 90 at all. I'm like winging it here.
And you can slump on this.
Okay, and this is another mold that we have had for a long time. GM27, right?
Yep.
We've had this one out, and we came out with this mold because Spectrum at the time had pre-cut heart shapes, pink and red, I think. And they sent us one. They said, "Can you make a slump mold on that?" And so that's why they had 2 sizes, a large and a small. And so that's why these exist. And so it also might work. We're going to find out tonight. It actually was kind of an afterthought, but I think this mold, this blank made on that dam mold will work on this mold. It's a little close here, but it's got a little bit of falling down to do, and so I think it will fall down and fit nicely in the mold. It's pretty shallow, but I'll try it.
I think it'll look good.
I personally kind of like this, but some people, so the Patty Gray GM125 has got a round bottom. It's a bowl mold, which I really like because it does not interfere with your design at all. But some people want it to sit flat, and that mold will make it sit flat. Okay, now, let's see. I guess I could show them that one.
This one?
This is one that I made just using some streaky frit. I made 2 hearts because I thought a lot of people probably don't want to cut a whole heart. And so I made 2 hearts, 2 halves, and fused them together and put frit on top. And this one, I did the same thing. I used amber and purple and clear. And then I wanted to make sure that I had more than 2 layers. And so I put squares, amber squares over the purple, and then purple squares over the amber. So
You want to say hi?
it's a fun mold.
You want to say hi?
Uh-oh, she's getting Chester.
I think you should say hi to everybody. Say hi, everybody. Look up this way, buddy.
Say hi, everybody. He's not so game. Here, we'll go this way.
He's probably tired.
Yeah,
He was
no,
out in the cold.
He just ate supper. Now he wants to go play. Don't you, buddy? He can't go outside anymore tonight.
We're about out of his stickers.
Yeah, we are.
And so I don't know if we'll reprint them. But if you got them, I'm happy you got them.
And we didn't get comments too much on them.
Okay, does anybody have?
What is the number of the heart dam mold?
Oh, I didn't say that, huh? GM 282 is the heart dam, and it retails for $51. And it's in production now. 2 molds are in production now. The heart dam and the little rectangle. The 2 easels will go in production next week. We were short something to make the masters, and so they will be going in. Oh my goodness. I've been wearing stocking caps and stuff, and so I've kind of forgot I even have hair.
You have to, oh, you're bleeding too.
I'm bleeding?
Yeah, you
Oh,
knocked
my arm.
Yeah.
The wheels are coming off, folks.
Here.
So now what I thought I'd do is combine using this heart mold with the light leak technique. I fell into a pile of wood.
Do you want some water?
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm getting
it's right there. I did. Our back porch is where our wood pile
Everything's
is.
ice outside.
And it was so cold. I kept building fires and I fell into the wood pile.
There's so much ice everywhere you go.
Okay, so I'm going to demo this.
Are you going to work here? Okay. Move stuff for you.
So this is a version of the light leak. Hand me that vanilla light leak over there.
Is this one?
Yep. So we have this tutorial,
that's
which
what
is
you call it.
not the original, but the second light leak I ever made. The original one was gray and red. And I want to talk to you about why I made this. A customer had used their GM126 dam mold and had an eruption. And I told them to send it to me so I could test it. And she did, and I did test it. And I wanted to give the mold the best shot of not having an eruption, which is to have 2+ layers in the bottom of the mold. And I was in a hurry. And so I didn't really want to spend too much designing. And so I cut out the clear piece, and this is all in the tutorial that is on our website. I cut out a 10-inch clear to put in. I put fiber paper, thin fire in the mold. Then I put the clear on top of that, and then I cut a vanilla that was maybe a 1/4 inch smaller than that clear, and I broke it with a hammer and put it back in the mold. And then I was stressed out that this area here is actually only 1 layer of glass because it's broken here. So I have the clear under here. And so I decided to put frit in here. And then I thought, but frit melts away. It's hard to make sure that you have a second layer of glass in there. So then I took another circle of clear that was smaller than the base circle, just a little bit. And I broke it and put it on top. And I wanted to make sure to cover this area. So I 100% know that this area of that mold is holding at least 2 layers of glass. It's probably 2 1/4 layers, something like that. And so if I didn't do that, and I'll show you on this what I'm talking about, this might have been an eruption. These areas where you have cracks in that vanilla cream, if there was vanilla cream, yeah, I get French vanilla and vanilla cream anyway. Where these cracks would be under 2 layers of glass. And so, because that's a little bit of frit, but that's not 2 layers. And so that is why I put a clear layer on top of this, is to give the mold the best chance to not have an eruption. And it didn't. And so I want you to see, the clear in real life when you're looking at it, it kind of adds to the chaos I don't know if you can see that, but that's one of the number one things I get asked about the light leak is why do I have to use 3 layers? Why do I have to put the clear on top? You don't. As a matter of fact, we have a tutorial using a hammer, kind of the same technique called Hammer Time. It's a mushroom cap, and it doesn't use a dam mold. It just uses 2 pieces of glass on a piece of thin fire paper. You can fuse that, and it did scallop a little bit where you can tell that some of like this area here, if it was only 2 layers, would scallop because it would suck in where there was less than 2 layers, and it does, which is fine. But